Hello, welcome to another episode of Chat with Kat, where I have real chats with real people about real life. And today is very fitting because we're actually going to talk about have you forgotten who you are? And this is something that has been coming up for me over the last month, and I'm just so excited to share it with you guys. It's about remembering the parts of you that you're proud of. So there's versions of you that have existed already where maybe you were really fun and adventurous and went through the whole YOLO stage, like you only live once and you did all these fun, adventurous things on a whim and life seems so carefree. And then somewhere along the way, society or somebody told you, you need to be more responsible. And then you get to a certain stage of this fun stage and you're like, wait a minute, what's like the next step? What's the next part of my life that I'm evolving and growing into? And then sometimes we take on a more serious role or a more professional role, and that's okay. We get to evolve and grow into different versions of ourselves at any time. So, one thing that's really come up for me lately is there was a funny side of me, a humorous side of me that I really loved. And I've been enjoying making really funny videos lately, less on like the serious educational professional, like gotta be a coach, gotta be a financial professional, but make it fun. And I've had so much fun doing it, you guys. And then I was like, you know what? I'm kind of funny. And I asked myself, where was this version of me? I remember her. Where did she go? And the unfortunate part was she passed when my grandma passed. She forgot about the fun stuff. She forgot about her fun inside of her humor, her adventure, her spontaneity, because she lost a really important piece of her life. And you guys, that was really, really tough for me because my grandma loved me unconditionally. It didn't matter what I said, what I did, what I was on to the next thing and doing all these things. She just loved me. And if you've never had that feeling, I'm here to give it to you. So come connect with me. But if you have had that feeling, you know exactly how it feels. But you know how it feels when you lose it. And the unfortunate part is that I never really experienced death before that. I never understood why people were like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Or I'm sorry for what you're going through. I'm sending you my love. I never really understood it because I didn't experience it before. And then once I had experienced it, but it was the only person in my life that I felt I could be myself around, I felt really lost. So, have any of you been there before where you felt really lost and alone? And it took you a while to reconnect even to parts of you that you enjoyed. And luckily, I got to take a personal development seminar a couple years later which helped me see the gift that she gave me. And that was unconditional love. And that it's my choice to go and share it now with other people or not. She gave me that gift. She showed me what it was like to be a good person, a good friend, a good grandma, a good mother. And it was up to me now to take that tool and that gift and share it with all of you. And I'm by no means as good as her, but I'm working on it every day. So I love you. But it's more than just that. You can show up who you are, no judgment. Let's all have fun. Let's be ourselves and let's forget about the judgment. Okay, deal. Um, and when we talk about have you forgotten who you are, what about the parts of you that accomplished some really cool things? Like, hello, did 3 fitness competitions. 2 of them sucked after going through the experience, but I got a good one on the third try. And she really taught me about nutrition and my body and valuing myself. And I got to have a good experience. But the thing is, even though the first 2 didn't go how I felt should have, it really taught me a lot. It taught me the things that I don't want. It taught me about consistency. It taught me about perseverance. And that when I put my mind to something, I can accomplish it, If I decide I want something, literally do or die, I will get it done. And there's been so many instances of that in my life that I just forget about because when you're on this human experience, when you're on this emotional and spiritual journey, emotions pass, feelings pass. So when you're frustrated or angry, you don't stay like that. You forget about it. A week goes by, a month goes by, you don't even remember what the whole scenario was about. But the same with the good things, you guys. You forget about how proud you were in that moment of the person you became to accomplish that thing that felt so big. Like 6 months, you guys, I did twice. That's a lot of time, depending on who you ask or how you see time. It felt like a long time when I was going through it. But the thing is, I did it. And then there's other things like getting my personal training certification, becoming a spin instructor, becoming a financial broker, becoming a coach, all of these things along my way. I knew if I wanted it bad enough, I could do it. And we just tend to forget about all the good because we're so bombarded by all the other shit outside of us. So I encourage you today, go back. Look at the parts of yourself that you loved, that were fun, that accomplished the things that you wanted at that time, and start tuning into that more frequently because that's what's going to give you a shift in your mindset, a shift in your belief system within yourself, to love yourself, to honor yourself, to support yourself in whatever decisions you make going forward. You can say, if there's an example that I did something before, I can do it again. And you can. I'm here to support you. I'm here to cheer you on. So if you need a cheerleader, if you're going for something right now, put it in the comments. Tell me what you're working towards. Tell me what you're going towards. I will literally cheer you on. I'll be your biggest cheerleader if that's what you need. Because it helps having somebody else do that for you. And I have a new fitness regime that I'm following. I got an app and then there was a program that I got through this coach and I love her so much and she's so great. Even though she's not coaching me one-on-one, but through this app she put together these programs. She'll like send little messages of encouragement. And you know what? I didn't really want to do the workout yesterday and I was like, "Oh, I'm like, is this still going? Like there's still another set?" And then a thing pops up saying, "You got this. I'm proud of you." And it was just that one little thing that made me want to finish. And sometimes we need that, you guys. It's hard to be our own cheerleader and everybody else's cheerleader, but it's also easy because we get to decide where we put our energy, where we put our attention, and what we're going to enjoy about our own experience. So I will leave you with that. You get to decide what parts of you that you remember, and you get to decide what parts of you you're going to leave behind. So share with me today, which one are you going to remember and take with you, and which parts are you going to leave behind? Thank you for listening to another episode of Chat with Kat. I have a real big surprise for you guys next Friday, so make sure you tune in. I have my first guest. Super, super stoked about it. We did it today. And I can't wait to share it with you guys next week. So it will be rolling out as the week comes up. And remember, you can connect with me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, um, YouTube, and everything will be below for you. And feel free to reach out to me at any time. Have a great day.